Okay, let me try this again. Hi, how are you? Thank you for being here. I just got all confused. I was really busy today and yeah, so hi, and thank you for being here. We're going to do some more work on this guy, and I think hopefully we'll be able to move on a little bit. I'm not going to go over, I'm going to try, it's what, 6:15, so 7 o'clock. Not going to try to go over half an hour today because I don't think people like it when these videos go on for a long time. But if it does, then it is what it is. And we'll deal with that later, I guess. They got all the J's and T's and I's all in one place here. So that one didn't even get picked up in the pen, for goodness sakes. I hope you've all had a great day. It was really funny today when I woke up. I don't know, the sky didn't look right. So I checked the weather thing, and it said that the weather was smoky. And when I looked that up, it said that, I can't do that, stop it. It was smoky, and in my area, and it didn't say anything about fires or anything. It didn't say fog. It said smoky. So I didn't go out today because I don't want to fill my lungs with smoky. And yeah, so I just exercised in the house today. Forgot to call, it's Friday, and I forgot to call the garage, but I've got to do that on Monday. I think I'm going to have to start writing things down and then just deal with it. But I really hate dealing with mechanics. I have had good luck dealing with mechanics, but I've had some bad luck too. I guess we all have. So I just keep putting it off, and I can't keep putting it off. It's silliness to put it off forever, because I'm going to need my car at the end of the month. I've got a long trip, and I've got to get this dealt with. Anyway, so we'll just, oh, have I run out of, oh, there's one there, and I think there's one there. Okay, I'll go on to the J's, I think. I'll get some of the bright stuff done, I hope. Okay, so I guess everybody's pretty much busy in their lives these days, but the weekend is upon us. Happy Friday, by the way. Hope you have a really wonderful Saturday and Sunday. I don't know if I'm gonna, well, this will go up on Saturday. Oh, there it is. I knew there was at least one there, and there is 3. I'm sorry, I'm brain dead. I just forgot what I was going to say. And that's because I get on here without thinking about what I'm going to say first, so that's definitely on me. Come on, there's got to be, there can't be that few, but I guess there is, so I'll go on to the T's. There we go. And like I said, this thing is like confetti. It's just little bits of color here, there, and everywhere. But not a good block like the last one that I did. I was just looking to see if it was here. It's not. The last one I did, it had whole sections of one color, which was white. And a lot of them do, but this one is just all confetti. Just bits here and a bit there and a bit there. So that takes longer because you're always looking for where that color is. But I'm going to start going this way, I think, and not that way too much. And we'll get it done, that's for sure. We always get it done. And I have to look up a way to price items for a garage sale because my son wants to have a garage sale the end of this month, and the end of this month, or mid to end of this month, I guess, because he's on leave then, and he can help me move things around. I'm just not looking forward to it at all. I'm looking for the letter T here somewhere, and I just don't see one, so I guess we're going to have to change that out. But there's got to be like a guide for pricing things for garage sales. I don't know. Let's see. I'll get some C's, I guess, as I can see. I'm wearing different reading glasses today. These are the ones that I got from Michael's. I think they're kind of cute. But the most important thing is not about the cuteness. I can actually see out of them, which is lovely. But they're big and plastic, and sometimes I feel like they make my eyes sweat. If that's a thing, I don't know. Okay. Tell me that there's only two. Just tell me that. I thought I saw a whole bunch. Okay, there we go. I did see a whole bunch. It was right here. So I'm sorry I wasn't talking. I was just sort of trying to look around. While I'm looking at what I'm doing, I'm also trying to look further afield to see where else I can go with these, which is probably why I miss a lot. Okay, so they're black printed. I should be able to see them really, really well. But right now I'm not. So we will go on to ours, I think. And usually I look in the upper left corner and I try to fill in the letters from, whatever, letters, numbers, whatever, from that section on, because I'm left-handed and I don't like getting my arm stuck in the glue. And now I can't see the letter R. There you are. Okay, I'm going to have a drink of coffee in just a minute because and I've got to find a new editor program. I edited the video I uploaded today on Clipchamp, and I had to do it twice. It got all the way to the end, and then it quit. It just said that they're not responding. And that was it. I had to reload it again. And I don't like doing that because it really does take a very long time. But that's my problem and nobody else's, so I'm sorry. I shouldn't have even said anything about it. It has absolutely nothing to do with diamond painting at all. And diamond painting is peaceful and relaxing. I washed my dishes today, yay. Takes me sometimes a long time to fill up the dishwasher. And I mean, I wash the other things like pots and pans by hand, but it takes me a while to fill up the dishwasher. So I'm always happy when I can get that done, because something I don't have to think about doing later. I used to only do it on the weekend, but I do it so rarely. Doing it on a Friday night shouldn't be too bad. So that's what I've been doing. And I got a lot of exercise in today. And that's good. I'm going to bake a cake when I'm done here, I think. I shouldn't, but I'm going to. A chocolate cake with peanut butter icing. I've been thinking about it for weeks and weeks, and I've been denying myself, and I'm not going to be denying myself any longer, because there is nothing that tastes better, unless you don't like chocolate or peanut butter, in which case it probably sounds pretty horrible, but I do like chocolate with peanut butter icing. I don't like mini cakes, but I do like chocolate with peanut butter. It's kind of heavy, but I'm just moving things around. I would have thought there would have been lots and lots of R's, but there are not. You know, I shouldn't do that. I closed the thing so I couldn't find it. There we go. I usually leave the lid open so I know which color I'm working on. And I think I'm going to go with N, if I can find that. I really gonna try to get this knot to show up tonight. This will be the third. Yeah, this will be the third part that I'm doing on this diamond painting, and the knot still hasn't shown up, but it's there somewhere. I just want it. What did I do? N's. Why did I do N's when I could have done S's? I don't know. I'm talking to myself now. I'm so sorry. I guess I am going to have to switch to S's, because there's not a lot of N's there. It's not something. And that's the trouble with confetti, is there's always just a little bit of a lot of colors. Okay. Let's see, we'll do Z, which is a nice light color. Might help with my mission. Okay. I hope that you guys are going to get out. I think the weather's going to be really nice this weekend, because I think it's all going to be in the low 20s, so that's great. At least it's not in the high 30s like it was. I can't tolerate that kind of heat. It's just not for me. I don't like extreme cold either. I don't like extremes of weather at all. What did I see here? Might as well get that while I'm here. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this confetti, but in the end, everything will look really awesome. That's one there. Okay, what's next? I think we have to go for the S's. I have to tap this because sometimes the little drills get stuck in there. And these, because some of them are narrower than the other, not visually. And there's a Z right there. That was probably the one I looked at. Oh my goodness gracious. There you are. Sometimes they click when they go into place, sometimes they don't. But the square ones click into place a lot. I mean, those things are clickers. But I like the round better. Okay, we got a bright green here, so that should be easy to find. Yeah, so I've got to call the garage on Monday. I've got to renew my passport too, but I think I can do that at any time on the computer. So renewing my passport is going to be very important. And, oh gosh. It's funny when you're retired. If you were working, you would think, oh, that's nothing, I'll just do this here and this there, and you just do it and you get it done. When you're retired, half the time you think you have all the time in the world, and the other half of the time you think you've got no time at all because you have to do so many other things. So it's really, really a strange life. Okay, I'm going to fill in the ones that I can find here while I can see them. And still watching those, I guess it's called creepypasta. You know, you're listening to the radio when there's a zombie outbreak, or when the sky, or when the sun is covered in those kind of things. And I kind of enjoy it, as long as it's not too late at night. I don't like anything scary too late at night, because I really do like my sleep. Nothing there. Okay. So, yes, as soon as I took that off. There you are. And guess we'll do some H's. There seems to be a lot of them. Having said there might be only 3, because that's the way things have been going for me. Yeah, so I got to find a new editing program, but right now I'm just going to download directly from my computer, well, from my camera to the computer to YouTube, and hopefully that will turn out okay. Oh, there are lots. Goody, goody. I'm so happy. I really am. You have no idea how thrilled I am to find more than just 2 or 3 in one spot. That's just wonderful. And of course it would be this green. This is a very earthy color, diamond painting, and I do like earthy colors. But having said that, I really like pastels as well, and I also like really bright primary colors. So I guess there's not too much I don't like, but I'm especially fond of earthy colors. And this definitely has earthy colors, and it should because of the subject matter. It is Celtic or Celtic Knotted Tree. How's it looking to you guys? Have I got you, I've had you right out of the picture. You couldn't even see what I was doing, for goodness sakes. I am so sorry. I might have to do this video all over again. And then this part will be done, and you'll think that I was cheating on you guys and doing things without you. And no, I am not. But I really just wanted you. It is starting to be more noticeable now, thank goodness. Because I want it to be. I would be so disappointed if this got finished and you couldn't see the knots. That would be heartbreaking. Okay, I've got a few more here. I wish you could yell through the screen and let me know when I've got you out of focus. I'm trying to at least have you focused on the area where I am working on. Okay. There seems to be a lot of H's here. And H is not one of the, don't fall. H is one of the main colors. It just tipped over in the thingy. Okay, where are you going? And I want it to do more in here though. So I think what I'm going to do is switch to another color. If you can hear something that sounds like a siren, that's my next door neighbor's baby. And every night around, well, every evening around this time, she cries, but it sounds just like a little baby. I mean, it sounds just like a siren, but she is just a little baby. I think she's just coming up to a year old. I'll take a few G's. Yes, G. I really would be so happy if I managed to get this corner done. I gotta move some stuff here so I can make sure that you're just not going to fall out of frame. And then what's the point? Okay. Could have sworn. Oh, there's one there anyway. Okay, now that's it for the G's in that section. And we will do some B's. But I really need some coffee, I'm sorry. Yes, I've been watching that creepypasta type stuff, and I'm kind of loving it. There's no pictures on the screen. I've seen one where they've had like AI pictures that move through the screen that sort of match the subject matter, but mostly it's just like pictures of raining on pavement or something. So it really is like radio. It's not like a movie at all. And I really like it. I listen to audiobooks when I go to sleep, or when I'm trying to go to sleep. And long after I've fallen asleep, I listen to them as well. What color was this? This is B. Okay. We have it. No. So all the other colors are colors that I've already worked on and have missed. So we'll just fill those in. And yes, it looks much better on camera than it does in my eyes. But then you're looking straight down at it, and I'm kind of looking at an angle. So come on out of there. So, oh, look at that. I've spilt them everywhere. That's such a twit sometimes. And then spilt them right there again. I don't want to have to lick my fingers. Get them all? No. I do have to lick my fingers. Okay. So, the color that I want now is W. We can do some W's. Just some. I'm sorry, I try to talk the whole time I'm working so that you know that I'm alive, but then I start thinking about what I'm doing, which is bad. Okay, so the next one is E again. I seem to be using the same colors over and over again, but then I missed a few, I guess. There, 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 not there. That was not an E. What did I just see? That was a P. Okay. That's an R. PP. Okay. So do some P. Could have sworn I've already done some P, but we'll do some more. Oh, I'm falling off my stool. Hang on a minute. I was literally falling off of it. And this is P. So, oh, and there's an O or a D. That's a P. And that's a P. And we've got a line of P's here. So we might as well just fill them in. And I'll check the corner again to make sure. I'm again apologizing if I'm trying to speak low, because the sound to me has been very loud on the recordings, and I am turning it down, but it doesn't seem to me it still seems loud. And I don't want to turn it down so far that it might actually click in one day and then there won't be any sound there at all. So I have an N. I'm just going to do some filling in here. Please. Please. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's an N. Oh, and there's an X. And we need an O and an R. And then I think that section is done. Or so here. Okay. Where are you? R. Okay, that's looking pretty good, I think. I mean, considering what it is, I think that is looking very good. I'm just going to do this because it's bothering me. Okay. And now I'm going to sit properly on my chair. There we go. Okay. I don't know why I'm not sitting properly on my chair. It keeps moving back. It's a pedestal like stool, and it's got like a faux leather seat on it, and I'm just slipping and sliding all over the place. Okay, so now we're going to go this way. I think this is a weird plastic because this one feels very almost like stretchy. It's not. It just feels a lot thicker than the normal plastic they use, because that plastic is kind of brittle is the word I think I would use. Excuse me, I slurped. Okay, now we can get some stuff done, I think. Okay, so I hope that you're maybe if I backed off a bit. There. And you can see, and I can see, and we all can see. Okay. Oh, these are E's and P's. Okay. Oh, that's and of course it's white on light, so I can't see that well. Maybe I just need stronger reading glasses. These are 1.25s, and I think they go much higher than that. Maybe I'll try 1.5 the next time I buy a pair, but I don't want to have to. I would love it if my distance glasses were not progressives, because I can't seem to get the hang of using them. I'd like it if they were maybe bifocals, now that I seem to need reading glasses. And I also talked to the ophthalmologist about eye surgery, or LASIK surgery, whatever it's called. And he said, well, it would correct your long distance viewing, but then you would have to wear reading glasses. So there's no way you can get around it. I'm going to be stuck wearing glasses, whatever, or forever. Okay. And that's an E. And that's an nothing. Your pen really slips if you don't have a drill in it. When you go to put it down, it'll just slip. You'll know there's nothing in there. And I'll go here. I'll go back over here. Just now it's going to get hairy again. There, I won't be able to find any. But this is a slow process, but that's what we like. We want it to be nice and slow so we can just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. And it really does make you, I don't know if this is the correct word or not, but I always say the word mindless. When you're right into it, you're not thinking about anything. You're just putting drills in the right spot, hopefully. And you're not thinking about anything outside of that. You're just mindless. And that is, I guess, a good thing, because it's freedom from all the problems in life and all the problems that don't really exist, but we make them exist because we've heard it on the news or whatever. This is my favorite part, when you can just find where there's a whole bunch of things and just do that and not have to keep changing them out all the time, or keep changing the colors out all the time. It's very nice. And that's why that's why this thing is probably going to be like part 16. But I don't know. I never know. I always change my mind about things a million times a day. So it's nice to be mindless sometimes, where you're not thinking about anything. But we have got to the part where I'm going to have to shut it down. Excuse me. That was sort of a hiccupy thing. Because I don't really want to go to 40 minutes or an hour with it. Although, if I had something to talk about, it wouldn't be that bad, but I'm struggling here. But I hope that if you're diamond painting, that you become mindless when you're doing it, and all the worries of the world just go away. And that's all I'm going to do for today, but I might do some here. And I'm so glad that the knot is noticeably a knot. I'm sure this part will be noticeably a knot. But we'll see how she goes, that's for sure. Did I just... No, I guess not. Thank you for being here. As always, I really do appreciate it. And I will see you again in the next video, where hopefully I'll have my head more together and not be rambling on about stuff you don't care about, or no one else should, because that's my problems. Anyway, have a great weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye now.